Hello, I'm Malcolm Allen, an associate CDL mentor in Melbourne, and we run the Prime stream, admitting a wide range of ventures with breakthrough solutions to real-world challenges. We launched just 2 years ago at Monash University, the first CDL site in the Asia Pacific. We've had 40 ventures through so far in the program, roughly 40 ventures. In a short time, we built connections across the region's research, venture, and tech communities, bringing global scale to local breakthroughs. But what makes our site special, and all sites, such a success is people like you, this incredible mentor global community, many of whom have given up their time to moderate and mentor in Melbourne. I'd especially like to thank you, the mentors who've travelled to join us in session days from around the world in Melbourne, including Doug Sinclair with his hat, wherever he is, and Doug Beach, as well as the visiting moderators Alex Oeti, Pinar Ozcan, and Joshua Gans. Joshua, if you're here, thank you. You've co-moderated most of the sessions, and we're incredibly grateful for your time and effort coming down to Melbourne. And if anyone wishes to escape the Northern Hemisphere winter, we're very open to having you down in Melbourne for the Australian summer. And I assure you it's a bit drier than it is in the humid heat of Toronto in summer. Speaking of travel, we have many CDL ventures who have travelled from across the globe to meet you here today. Melbourne Ventures, Loop Hydrometallurgy, revolutionising the extraction of base metals and copper ores at a fraction of the cost and environmental impact of traditional methods. And Miruku, re-engineering oilseed crops to produce dairy-equivalent proteins and fats, enabling sustainable animal-free alternatives and reducing farming costs and environmental impact. Please go to the Startup Zone, find these companies and meet their incredible founders. Another venture, flying all the way from Melbourne just for the CDL Super Session, is Kite Magnetics, founded by Richard Parsons. Developed at Monash, Kite is pioneering advanced nanocrystalline materials that reduce magnetic losses by nearly 55%. This enables substantially smaller, lighter, more efficient electromechanical systems, such as electric motors and generators, without requiring physical redesign. And as a truly global technology, Kite Magnetics is well positioned to benefit from CDL's international network of mentors, investors, and industry leaders. Please join me in welcoming Kite Magnetics to the stage.
Thank you, Malcolm, and good morning, everyone. As you just heard, my name is Dr. Richard Parsons, and I'm the founder and CEO of Kite Magnetics. Today, all around the globe, there are millions of people who want to go electric. They want to purchase an electric car because it's greener, quieter, safer, and significantly cheaper to operate. However, when it comes time to go to a dealership or buy online, they hesitate. When asked why, the reason is clear. 4 in 5 will tell you that today's electric cars are still too expensive and can't quite drive far enough. This is a problem that automotive companies are extremely aware of. After all, they're spending tens of billions of dollars developing new battery technologies every year. They do this as they chase a slice of the $6 trillion 2035 EV industry. But what if there was a way to make our electric vehicles more affordable and have longer range that had nothing to do with batteries? Well, at Kite Magnetics, we're developing a new magnetic materials technology that enables us to make electric motors more efficient. This is important because in every EV, there are many electric motors. And inside those electric motors, there's a component called the stator core. This is a lump of iron that doesn't move and that is used to guide magnetic fields to create motion. Interestingly, this component is a source of more than half the energy wasted as heat inside our electric motors. And the materials we use to make these stator cores haven't fundamentally changed in more than 30 years. This is why myself and Professor Kiyanori Suzuki at Monash University worked for 10 years to develop a new nanocrystalline metally soft core material that has an energy loss 97% lower than existing materials used in our electric motors today. This allows us to make electric motors significantly more efficient. Perhaps more importantly, this is the only technology of its kind that is enabled for a direct one-for-one drop-in replacement. What does that mean? Well, if you're an EV company, you don't need to redesign your electric motor. You don't need to recertify the vehicle, re-crash test. You just get immediate efficiency upgrades. What you do with that upgrade is you can add more range, or you can pull battery weight and cost out of the vehicle, saving hundreds of millions of dollars per product line and tens of billions of dollars across the entire industry in the decade to come. Today, we're already working with some of the world leaders in EVs, so global OEM automotive companies in North America, in Korea, and in Europe. And as we went through the CDL program, we closed our second round of investment, a seed plus round where we raised $4 million US, which is joining another $2 million on non-dilutive funding from our state government to enable us to build our first pilot scale production facility. In this facility, we're maturing the technologies required to take this new material and turn it into finished stator cores at scale and at low cost. Today, electric motors are all around us, and they're operating all the time, from our electric cars, trucks, boats, buses, and even one day planes, to more domestic applications like hair dryers, vacuum cleaners. They're in our data centres, they're in our homes. And while today we're focusing on electric motors for electric vehicles and also the drone industry, our long-term mission is to expand this technology into all electric motors, so that no matter where you are in the world, whether it's in your car or in your home or in this room, you'll never be more than a few metres from a Kite Magnetics aeroperm-enabled electric motor. Today, we're seeking introductions to automotive companies and to drone companies in the defence sector who are looking to use and test our technology. And as we go into Q2 2026 next year, we'll also be looking to investors to join our Series A investment round. So if you'd like to learn more, please do reach out through Slack, or you can meet me after the event. Thank you very much for your attention.